If you have a Subaru or Kia, some headlines may have caught your eye this week about the car makers disabling some important tech features in newer vehicles without warning drivers. We wanted to dig into those headlines because they're a bit confusing. This all has to do with the broader issue of a consumer's right to choose where they take items they own to get fixed. Take your cell phone, for example. If you've ever tried to have it fixed, you know how tough it can be. Some companies won't share the tools or instructions on how to fix their devices with anybody else, and that's where the right to repair law comes in, aimed at protecting consumers. But this week, we learned the car makers, Subaru and Kia, decided they would disable tech in newer model vehicles completely so they wouldn't have to adhere to the law. Things like navigation, remote locking, and roadside assistance are not available, so the companies can keep private electronics information to themselves, preventing any outside repairs. Channel 2 legal analyst Barry Cover explained to me how this works.
If you don't have the right to that information in relation to your automobile, your farm implements, your computer devices, if you can't get the proprietary information that tells you what's wrong so you can perform a diagnosis of what's wrong with the item you purchased, then you can't repair it yourself, or a third-party shop can't repair it. You have to go back to the manufacturer authorized repair, which presumably is going to be more expensive than if you go to a third-party repair shop or fix it yourself.
So, right to repair gives you more options. And right now, that car issue I talked about is only a problem for people buying new cars in Massachusetts. But other states like New York are looking at passing similar laws.
As these laws become more prevalent throughout the country, we are going to have this tug of war between the manufacturers and the consumers in relation to what proprietary information the manufacturers are willing to give to consumers or third parties, because that can not only undermine the secrecy of their proprietary information, but it can also cause some security concerns, because now you have third parties that have the ability to take control of electronics, whether it's in vehicles, farm implements, laptops, or cell phones.
Covert says you can expect to see more court challenges throughout the country, weighing your right as a consumer against the rights of companies to their special information.